Good morning. Yeah, good morning. I know it's afternoon time in Zambia. I just want to speak to you guys about something. It's very important. In the meantime, let me play this song in the meantime. Okay.
Pause smart on it.
Last bullet tukwete, kwebe na Zambia shua. 13 August, make shua kumukwe. Tuwike kwa Mundubile, tuwike kwa Makebi. Awe shua, twatula pafula. Tuwike kwa Mundubile, tuwike kwa Makebi. Tuwike kwa Mundubile, tuwike kwa Makebi. Tuwike kwa Mundubile.
Good morning. Thanks so much for joining me here on Lele Tams TV. First of all, I would like to state this, that if you're one of those people who think you can work hard to put me or Brian Mundubile down, you're wasting your time. Kutalitua fuma. Okay? We come a long way when we had no ballot. We come a long way when we had no political party. We come a long way when there was no adoption. We come a long way. So when I see people thinking they can use certain individuals to put Mundubile down, I laugh at you. Even me, to put me down, I laugh at you. We are giants. We are covered by the grace of God. This week we have seen that Chilufya Tayali, a useful idiot, is in Zambia. And the reason why Chilufya Tayali is in Zambia is he has turned up on the scene to try to diffuse the Bemba vote. Because Chilufya Tayali is from Bemba land, so he can speak to the Bemba people and convince them to say, no, let's give Hakainde Hichilema a second chance, a second chance, a second chance. And yet, Hakainde Hichilema has failed to lead the nation of Zambia. He has failed to unite us. And Mundubile is the answer to all our problems. I don't care if people say politicians, they are the same, blah, blah, blah. It depends. Mundubile is different. He's a promise keeper. He's one person who means well for the Zambian people. And because of that, the diaspora has decided that we are going to have a global fundraiser on the 18th of July at 8 p.m. where we'll broadcast the fundraiser and we will support our incoming president with the little that we can from the diaspora. The diaspora has been a big voice and a big part for any change in Zambia. Hakainde Hichilema relied on the diaspora voices in order for him to win the elections in 2021. And Hakainde Hichilema is the same person that has even tried to show that he is more powerful than anybody by demonstrating that he can arrest Ethel Chisono, a diaspora person with her own influence in her own right. Hakainde Hichilema is the most powerful person right now in Zambia. Powerful. Because he can do anything to keep power. And if you guys allow him, you're going to be idiots. You're going to be fools. Sometimes you don't understand why I'm blunt. I grew up in the British culture, 19 when I came here. I'm now 42, turning 43. And if you're an idiot, you're an idiot. If you are a failure, you are a failure. If you are stupid, you are stupid. But the Zambian culture is you try to babysit people. No, mulifia wino wakateka, aba niwa pompwe, aba niwa crocodile, aba niwa shan. You take Mundubile's pictures, you do whatever you did. Look, you can talk about Mundubile those days, not when he's on the ballot. Those days, he had no party. You can Sabaila here, Sabaila there. So Tayali landed in Zambia, and I've seen the useful idiot, Gilbert Peary, who decided to, make a disclaimer that there is no court case or police case against Chilufya Tayali. Of course, we know you are part of the same shrine. So idiots of the same shrine, they try by all means to comfort themselves. I mean, after all, you are dining and sucking from the same blood. So what do you expect? Did we expect you to arrest Tayali? Of course not. But you know how you eliminate him without him even knowing that you've poisoned him. Now come in. Hello.
I just told me, how long do you have this opening?
For 3 weeks now. Yeah. You can go through. Yeah. So most of these people would come on board. Yeah, come. I'm just on live. Don't worry. Most of these people, they are coming on board, trying to comfort themselves that Hakainde Hichilema will still win this election because they're being paid. You know, a useful idiot is somebody like Siawan, who came yesterday to lie that Mundubile is not well. I want to just play you what he said. Sometimes it's always important that we play these things. Let me know if there's anything you fancy. Yeah.
Imagine being able to build.
They are from South Africa. Okay, take care. You can just close the door.
He's sick. He's not feeling well. But information has emerged from his camp that Honorable Mundubile is sick. He's not feeling well. We pray for healing for him. We pray for God's healing.
That was Siawan saying that Mundubile is not well and he is praying for healing for Brian Mundubile. Okay? That is their wish. They wish that something goes wrong with him and they will come and celebrate the way they jubilated on the death of Edgar Lungu. We told you that Apa Fuavant, Palashala Bantu. But you thought you were gods. Hakainde Hichilema felt like a demigod. He would even say Twali Kalakale. They would even say opposition. Tababapo. We don't have any opposition. And now God raises Mundubile. And that's why the other day I told off the diggers' honor. All right? You know how I came hard on him. Because I don't like people who think you can stand in our way of a guy that was so vulnerable, that so many people lied against Brian Mundubile, said all sorts of things about him. And we fought this battle. I took it personal. Navala jacket Mundubile. I said, sir, I don't even know you. I don't even speak to him at that time. I didn't even say hello. I didn't even say, oh, can you give me 100 kwacha? I talk. I just started fighting. God raised me. So if God can raise me to fight this battle for Mundubile, Chilufya Tayali is a nobody. He can come to Zambia, eat Hakaine's money because he's missed eating in Shima at Mateweto and eat Hakainde Hichilema's little coins. But that doesn't guarantee that UHH is going to go through. Because you know one thing about this life, when you have people like Tayali who are betrayers, who were helped by Mundubile when he needed help, who were helped by Edgar Lungu, flew him out of the country, and you've been given refugee status, and you decide, I'm coming back to Zambia, I'm coming to fight for HH, you're an idiot. And you deserve to be called an idiot. Because I know what refugee status stands for. It means you've run away from your country because you are facing persecution. persecution, political persecution. Tomorrow, Chilufya Tayali, something happens to you, the human rights conventions, they will never support you because you decided to go back, defiling the efforts that these people flew you all the way from Zimbabwe, South Africa, all the way to Malaysia, and you come and say, I'm come to support HH, you're on ZNBC, all in the name of Ngateine. Mundubile cannot be president. You know what? When you do that, you are helping Mundubile to be part, or you are to be where he's supposed to be, and you are helping him, pushing him to be where his destiny is. And the destiny of Mundubile is this guy is the next president of Zambia. I have seen Mundubile fought left, right, and center. People would wake up. He's a UPND project, and I would come on social media and said, you lie. UPND members would come. Mundubile will never be on the ballot. And I came here and I said, Mundubile will be on the ballot. They were so sure, they were confident that it's impossible for Mundubile to be on the ballot. And I came here to say, I am assuring you, Mundubile will be on the ballot. Now that Mundubile is on the ballot, I don't care whether you are flown from Malaysia. Tayali is a nobody. And I know UPND thought by using Mutale Mwanza, emanation, using Midi Beauty, they have influence. It hasn't worked. So what do? Let us convince Tayali to come to help. It's not going to work. For you, in this election, Namibi chair lady of elections, I decide who becomes president. Yes! When I told you the person I'll endorse on this page will be the president of Zambia, isn't it Mundubile, the person that is the president of Zambia incoming? I decided, spiritually, I started catapulting. We started with Jerry Eze. You think it's a joke? So that's why you see, people will not have time to fight A, B, C, D. They will start memes about Mutambo, start memes about me, start memes about Mundubile, start this story, and all those stories they're trying, they will never work because me, I'm already in the spiritual. I've already seen Mundubile winning and receiving the Bible and the power, instruments of power, together with Makebi Zulu. If you follow me, Tete, I always used to say Makebi Zulu will be the vice president. Those who followed me. That is why I kept on saying, no, he should have come at the last minute. But some people now try to push a certain agenda. I said, no, if you're Chilufya, because it is already written. Now that we are in where we are supposed to be, we have aligned ourselves according to the destiny, the will, and the plan of God over Mundubile. Chilufya Tayali is not a factor. Don't even worry that the guy will finish A. Just eat as much as you can eat where you are. With police escort like Chabinga, you two are useful idiots that Hakainde Hichilema is using, trying to parade you as you are good people, and yet he's mocking you to say, all I need to do is to give them money. Imagine selling your soul, all because you want to eat. Instead of you standing by the Zambian people, you decide, I'm going to stand by Hakainde Hichilema because I want my freedom. Now that's a selfish idiot. And that's the reason why, when I said I will close Diggers, I've already done it spiritually. Diggers is closed, cancelled. Because you've decided to work against the destiny of Mundubile, the plan of God for his life, and for Zambia. God will make sure Diggers closes indefinitely. And you start entertainment blog, interviewing entertainers. Yo, Maps, where are you singing today? Oh, you went to Big Brother. Sapudi, where are you singing today? Why? Because you have lost credibility and you never listened to people who are telling you this is the destiny. So, when we see Gilbert Piri embarrassing himself as a DPP, director of pathetic poo, that's what I can call you. I don't even know which director, who you direct. Because there's no way you, the same idiot, yes, some of you people don't understand, it's a British way of speaking. If you're an idiot, you're an idiot. It's not an insult. Go and Google what idiot means. So DPP guy, he decided to drop the case of Maria Zeleni Zalomes and Nathaniel, the brother to Siawan, to manslaughter and put them on bail. And when he put them on bail, they paid, is it 20,000 kwacha? And each time they go to court, the case has been passed on to this judge and that judge and that judge. But the same DPP, for questioning his character, decided to write a so-called suing, which I've never received in this country. I don't have, they should show you records if I sign. Because when you receive any parcel from DHL, you should be able to sign. And he's another idiot I will fire by the 18th of August. You will lose your job. So this guy now writes defamation of character, Lilian Mutambo, because I said he favored Maria. Yes, you did. You favored Maria because you knew that you needed Mwangala Zalomes to play your dirty works in the elections because you want Hakainde Hichilema to win the elections. Now look, rigging is a process. You cannot rig an election when people have rejected you. It's impossible. Hakainde Hichilema thought by murdering Edith Nawakwi, by murdering Tutu Angolube, by murdering Dandy Crazy, by murdering Edgar Lungu. Yes, he murdered Edgar Lungu. What was the reason for denying him to go to the hospital? You wanted him to die and to bury him and to mock and to do whatever you can. Because if Hakainde Hichilema is disciplined, when people were talking dirty things, ill things about Edgar Lungu, frozen pizza, you could have called for discipline. But because you enjoy the ridicule against Edgar Lungu, and God said, okay, you're not listening to me. You don't want to have a heart. I'll teach you a lesson. I'll raise a guy that nobody knows and make him great. That is how, when I say grace is not water, look at Mundubile. This guy is a grace of God. So if you think you can wake up, use Digger's newspaper, and you write, Mundubile, he said this. When Mundubile talked about FRA, to say, why church what pay what is happening now? Has he given you price? Hakainde Hichilema wants to be the only rich person. Even the mines, when you find out, his wife has a mine, Lisoniso has a mine, Jito Kayumba has 2 illegal mines, his children have mines. Once you are clapping, Kateka Wamano, yes, he has brought in free education. Education in Zambia has always been free. What is free education? When the parents of the children have no jobs. You brought in load shedding for 4 years because Hakainde Hichilema, to him, is all about business. You want to make money on the heads of the Zambian people. You are selling electricity. Imagine selling electricity to another country and they have power every day, 24 hours. And then your own country, there's no power. Why? Because he prioritizes, how to make money outside than your lives. A president should look into your issues. Mundubile, I thank God that he was denied from flying by Hakainde Hichilema. Again, God's plan. When Hakainde Hichilema thought he was blocking Mundubile from flying, guess what? It has opened the eyes of Mundubile as he's traveling to places. Now he knows there's that road, there's that bridge, there's this and that. So when he is now working, he's going to fulfill wishes. Get out of my page, piece of shit. Don't have time. Get out of my page. Okay? You have fools running the country. In this country, in the UK, when someone fails, they resign. Let me close the door. It's noisy. In this country, in the UK, since I've been here for 22 years, 5 prime ministers have resigned. Nobody keeps a job when they can see there's pressure, there's this and that. But HH is forcing himself because he is this God, high almighty, that made sure, get out of my page, piece of shit, block. High almighty that thinks, okay, Edith Nawakwi, she's dead. Okay, Edgar Lungu, take, he's dead. Ooh, Dandy Crazy was singing songs. Take, he's dead. Whoa! Let us bring cyber laws. The very laws that Hakainde Hichilema was against, he brought them in. And when he brings them in, he makes it so justifiable, like, oh, the laws are there to protect the Zambian people. No, it's to protect his infidelity. It's to protect how they're having children with the socialites. It's to protect how they're buying houses for socialites. Because if you come out and say, Parker, we swear, you have a child with this socialite, it's cyber. Hakainde Hichilema, you have a child with this person, it's cyber. They wanted to protect the nonsense that they are doing. They don't give a shit about you. And that is why you as a Zambian take it personal to remove Hakainde Hichilema by all means. He doesn't deserve a second term. I've never been paid to speak. It took me 4 months to speak about Mundubile, to even say hello to him on the phone. But I kept on speaking about him. Why? Because I had a conviction within my spirit that this guy will lead the nation better. Do you know where I saw the red flags of Hakainde Hichilema? I've never met him in my life. Have you ever seen a picture of me and HH? If Hakainde Hichilema wanted to work with me, he appreciated my work, he would have taken a picture with me. Like the way he's using when your maps. Come to community house. Let's take a picture together. And you people, hey, your maps are never can take. Your maps is being paid even for picture. He's making money. The Kenadieko, Kaidash promise Vakaso. Aisha is stingy. You understand? So he's looking forward to take a picture with your maps, to use him as the image of the Zambian people like this guy. So let me take a picture with him. Why didn't Hakainde Hichilema request for me and take pictures with me? Because he knew he wouldn't want people who are trustworthy, who are straightforward, to work with him. Hakainde Hichilema prefers people who can be puppets. Those he can use like Tayali. You've got a criminal offense. If you talk against me, I arrest you. So come and work with me, and I will waive off all these things. So the idiot DPP Uyu Gilbert Piri is aware that Tayali is a criminal, but they have waived that. He's exempt, just like he has waived all the cases of Maria Zalomes. Ask him when the next court case is. It will never be there. They are looking for the day that will do the elections, and they try to rig, and then Mwangala Zalomes will declare maybe Hakainde Hichilema winner. But may the Spirit of the Lord arrest you, Mwangala. Mwangala Zalomes. On that day, you will fail to lie. Mundubile is the next president of Zambia. He is the next president of Zambia. Believe it or not, I know what I'm talking about. Grace is grace. How can you explain? The very people who said, we're not going to work with you, they are now all coming. Why? Everywhere they are going on the ground, they are telling them, work with Mundubile. Work with Mundubile. Even Makepi Zulu, as he was going on the ground, work with Mundubile. Wombe ni pamo, ise ni pamo. If you listen to the prophecy of Joshua Iginla, he was clear. Opposition, unite. And I remember calling Dr. Sebastian Coplande. Dr. Coplande, why aren't you united? He said, my daughter, a time will come when we will all unite. It's a matter of time. Wait. Sakwiba Scott, Muhabi Lungu, Sean Tembo, Chishimba Kambwini. There is no one I've never called. Harry Kalaba. Today we can see how these people have united. It is not a joke when these people are coming together. Nobody is interested in eating money. They are interested in reviving our nation from the hands of the dictator Hakainde Hichilema. If you allow Hakainde Hichilema a second term, he will never, ever give up power. Teach him a lesson. Teach him a lesson that power belongs to the Zambian people. So even if you bring Tayali to be part of your team, and DPP withdraws the case and Afuta, records can be deleted on a paper, but records remain on file. Just like Maria Zalomes, they murdered Enoch Kasengele. DPP says pay 50,000, 20,000 bail. They are aja. You think CR1 is fighting for the Zambian people? 1 minute. Come in. Yes. Okay, there's Sarah can assist you. She's after that. Okay. You think CR1 is fighting for the Zambian people? He's not. He's fighting for his brother's freedom. Nathaniel Brigham, the one that murdered Enoch Kasengele. So, never be a blind follower of loyalty, which is by condition. Somebody is saving Hakainde Hichilema because Hakainde Hichilema, if I save you, I'll be free. Bakupela na farm ku Chongwe, and you are there bragging, I've made it. Those are not men, those are boys who don't understand what it feels to fight for a nation to receive freedom. These boys like Tayali, DPP, Gilbert Piri, and all these boys that are following HH, if they were the freedom fighters in the long days, Zambia would have still been the colony of the British government. Yes. Because they have shown me and you that as long as these are the people who are even selling Bablurues, these are people who are even negotiating now Sungu. I think you can get Emmanuel, you can get Young Nechela, you can get Mukuka, Basendeni, slave trade. These are the people. As long as they receive guns and cloth to be shining to women, slave queen, I have this, I have this. Look, the Bible has told us that it's all vanity. What will you gain in this world to lose your soul and give it to the devil? Because you want to eat well. All right? Because you want to eat well. You want to live a luxury life. You put the Zambian people, get out of my page, foolish comment. You put the Zambian people's lives at risk. Because Tayali, you want to have a farm. DPP will not deal with the case as it is because they have to make sure that Mwangala Zalomes works very well to rig the election for Hakainde Hichilema. We've been to Dubai via video. We've seen what is happening. Even if you want to rig the Arabs, it's not a joke. When it comes to UAE, you can do any other thing. There was a British young boy who was with a girl. They were playing. The boy is 17, 16. And the girl, something happened. The boy was arrested in UAE. It was a battle. No, they are kids. They don't joke around there. So even if you try to do whatever you want to do, it will not work. Unfortunately for that young man, we managed to secure for him to be brought back to the UK. A few months later, a car hit him. He died in a car crash. It's like people are now wishing, how I wish he stayed in UAE for some time to be safe. But these things are spiritual. You understand? So we are in a spiritual journey where, please let me know if the president is live, okay? Please. It's very important. Don't ever come to my page and talk about Hakainde Hichilema block. We are in a spiritual journey where we have guided you on which person you should go for. Come in, come in. Come in.
Hello.
Hello.
You're right, man.
We are in a spiritual journey where we have guided you on who you should go for. We have done our part. It's up to you. Oh, okay. You alright?
I'm alright.
Oh, I'm okay. I was surprised yesterday you didn't get this. You forgot.
No, money. I'm broke.
Yeah. Let me put this. 1 minute.
I wanted spice, that other one, but I'll see.
What happened?
Money. I'm broke.
Yeah. You'll be fine. We'll help you. Otherwise, you've been a great supporter. Okay, so 249.
I'm broke as we get paid monthly.
I know. It's not easy.
Let any run away from our company. It's okay.
Yeah.
Receipt,
Okay. All right.
Receipt, no.
All right. Bye-bye. Say hello to the kids.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Can I check this one?
No problem.
Spice.
Yeah.
I'll
No
make it
problem.
come soon.
Yeah. Don't worry.
That's this card.
The 6 gun is on the other side. Don't worry.
I get different one last time.
Which type? Chicken?
No, I don't want chicken. This one for beef. It's this one, eh? Yeah, I saw it. This one.
Yes. Okay.
It's this one.
All
It's,
right.
It's how much this one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's how much this one?
369.
369
Yeah.
and this one?
That one was
249, I think. Yeah.
249. Yeah. Okay.
It's
okay.
how much worth?
249. So
But anyway,
yeah, don't worry. You are my biggest supporter. Bye bye. Okay. Just that these are my people who know me, so I say I'm busy on social media. Sometimes I want to talk to the Zambian people. You can see I can just switch off my phone and I will just be, making money. Azungus all over. Anyway, so what am I trying to say to you? If I wanted to, thank you. If I wanted to eat money from UPND, even today I can eat money. And when I eat that money from UPND, I'll eat it and enjoy myself. But who suffers is you. So when somebody comes and says, no, by UPND, Tabale Mufwaya, she's not a factor. I am a factor. I decide who should be president of Zambia this year. If you remember, I said, I played a role to ensure that Hakainde Chilema won the elections. Simon Mowa started fighting me. She's a lunatic. She's this. They are posting. Hey, my president is, out of all the candidates, who is the president of Zambia that you can even see that this is the incoming president? Tell Mundubile. Why? Because this journey is spiritual. And when we talk about spiritual, it's not just, you just pick anyone. We have to choose somebody whereby, even if they send spiritual bullets, we have covered you spiritually. Prayer. I told you people, I said, when I'm on Pastor Jerry altar, it's not a joke. Yes, you can tell me that I'm dreaming. Honorable Abednego C in Dollar Central. You will never be in Dollar Central MP. Never. Not in this life. Because when I mentioned that Mundubile will be on the ballot, you are the people who came to this platform to say, you are lying to yourself, Mundubile will be blocked. Even today, I've received messages, no, come back to UPNT, this is your home. To do what? You forgot about me from 2021 to 2026. Now you have remembered that UPNT is my home. It's not my home. My home is with the Zambian people. And I stand by the Zambian people. And that is why when I say let's go for Mundubile, it is you people that will mess up when you decide to go for Hakainde Chilema. Luenu. A church will bring laws whereby abana benu bali mu class, they will just collect those children and take them to the shrine. There's nothing you can say. He's a president. What are you going to say? Who are you going to cry to? Where are you going to go and cry? No, mwana wandi bali musenda. You are playing with... Sia one came to social media to confess that ewa ipaya umwana wakwa Karisto Chitamfya. You think that guy cares about you? He can do anything. Anything. If it means ukumirira abana benu kumirira. So, Mundubile is on the ballot. We have the 4 cousins that came. One song. There was already a call out. You cannot perform at government functions because you are performing for Mundubile. But your maps is performing. Slapdi is performing. Why? Chiwamina Mbuzi Kulumanga. They don't like it if it's another person. And they buy another useful idiot, another useful Bemba. Mao Sampa. A fool. You know why they bought Mao Sampa? Mao Sampa murdered Ruth Mbando. There is evidence for that. So they told him, if you dare, we raise the case. Those are not men, they are boys. They don't want to go to jail. They would rather be enjoying with slay queens. They are married, but they have slay queens. Look at me. I'm powerful. I'm here. I'm there. Then they will go to Hakainde Chilema on stage to talk, to speak. They are twerking for HH for money. And even HH knows that you are a bunch of fools that he's using. He did that on Kambwili. Used Kambwili. What did he do? He put him in jail. And what these people don't realize is Hakainde Chilema has immunity when he loses election. But Mao Sampa, your case will rise. Who's going to save you? Because DPP idiot will not be there. There will be a different DPP. Who's going to save you? Mwangala Zalomes, your daughter. And that is why for me, this issue, that's when I saw that Baba DPP Tabakwatamang. Because what DPP would have done, would have made sure that Maria Zalomes is sentenced to 10 years in prison. Hakainde Chilema now pardons them before he loses power. But they are so dumb. And they want to be adjourning the case because to them, Hakainde Chilema will be president again. So when we start the trial now of Enoch Kasengele, Maria Zalomes will save 10 years in jail. Maria Zalomes 10 years. Mao Sampa, you have 25 years to save in jail. A lot of these people. Okay? Okay. A lot of these people. Oh, okay, sure. Okay, thank you. Does she want a receipt? No, she's good. Okay, all right, thank you. Yeah, I just saw the way she was coming, that she was coming for you. Yeah, so our meat pies are fast seller here. We bake fresh pies here. Yeah, somebody is writing nasty comment. Hey, she's wearing like the cleaner of Monze. This is a high-vis jacket, all right? When I'm outside there, I'm sorting out my windows. I'm in the warehouse there. I'm wearing this. It's for safety. It's not for cleaners only. And yes, cleaners wear that on the roads because they need to be identified that they are working in case a road user or driver just passes them. And that is why you think all of us were from where you come from. You don't understand. You don't even realize that some of us are well exposed. All right? Somebody wrote, hey, she's a shopkeeper. Yes. At least I can even close the shop and go and sleep. Nobody will tell me, oh, the president is live now. Okay, no problem. Nobody will tell me, Lydian, can you come back to your shift? I can just close. Even for 1 week, I go to Bahamas. Nobody will tell me why have you closed. The president is live now. Let us go and support the incoming president of Zambia, Brian Mundubile. In the meantime, let me just remind you guys what this is all about. Because I was waiting for him to go live, and then Prophet also was live. So let's go and support.
This is the president's